What's up, family? I know it's been a minute. A lot of change since the last time I talked with y'all. I think the last time I was here, I did my yearly review with Schneider, and that journey has ended. I am really thankful for the opportunity. Let me get my experience, but had to go ahead and roll out. Now, I've been with Mesilla Valley Transportation. I've been with them about 3 weeks since orientation, trying to see how I like it, see what I think about it, and so forth and so forth. Orientation was pretty cool. They flew me from Dallas, Love Field to El Paso, and once I landed, everything was just moving. We left the airport, went straight to like one of their recruiting centers, and that's where we had to show them our medical card, CDL, and then they took us straight from there to the El Paso terminal, um, where we went straight into our drug test, and then from the drug test we had lunch, and then we went and did our road test. The road test was really easy. Like, we just had to drive around, and then they had us back into a spot, um, two different spots. One spot had two openings. I mean, you had to back into one. Then the other spot was between two trailers, and they had one of the trailers kind of turned crooked. So, um, the biggest difference in the truck is that we don't have a catwalk. So you can't bust them U-turns the same. Like, we not supposed to do U-turns, but if you need to turn around, like you at a shipper and need to park, you got to turn around and park. You got to find enough space to do a wide turn, because if you try to do a U-turn, you can snap your airlines off. So I make more money. I'm home more. Now I'm home every 5 to 7 days versus 2 to 3 weeks. And I really enjoy that. And then outside of that, like if I'm leaving El Paso or New Mexico or something, headed to Georgia, then I get to stop at home and do my 10-hour reset because it's on the way. Because we get to drive 11 hours from El Paso to the terminal in Hutchins. It's like 10 hours. So I always shoot that 10 straight out and then do a 10-hour at the house. So here, we ain't going all over the place like I was for Schneider. I just go to New Mexico, Texas, Georgia, Florida, the Carolinas, like North Carolina, South Carolina, and they said occasionally, every now and then, we'll have to go to Tennessee. But I haven't had to go to Tennessee yet. I've only been to Florida, Georgia, Albuquerque, New Mexico, El Paso, and it's been okay. There's a difference. I know every job have pros and cons. What I do like as far as they keep us rolling. We once we come out, we be rolling. We be rolling. Well, now I'm not rolling because I'm in Odessa, and I've been sitting here since yesterday because they have a really bad windstorm thing going on right now, and I'm empty. So now they just cleared me to move out. I got to go like 4 hours away to the El Paso terminal, but it's like 7 p.m. So I'm probably just going. I'm thinking about just leaving in the morning, you know. So yeah. Now they dispatch is different. You got to call a lot. I don't really like that. They send you the load. You gotta call and have them dispatch it, and then I don't understand why I gotta do that. You know where you sent me. Just let me get the load and go on by my business, but you gotta call in between loads, and they'll be like, "Oh, okay, let me go ahead and dispatch it." I don't really like that because it's too much calling for me. Like, I'm used to just coming through the tablet. I hit the accept button and just roll. So now when they send you the load, you gotta accept it and then call and have them dispatch. Yeah, for whatever reason. So that's one thing I don't like. But they keep us rolling. And then let's see. The food's it's okay. It's okay. It's pretty good. They have different stuff that we didn't have at Schneider, like pizza and cake. Pizza, tacos, and they be having different meals that I didn't have at Schneider. But The food is okay. It's pretty good. And then I like that if you don't like if you don't have no money or you don't want to use the money you have, you can swipe your badge and they'll take it off your check. And I like that we can, use our little headphones. You know, finally got me a set. So, which I actually bought there, and they work damn good. They have like 60 hours of talk time on them. So since I got them in orientation. They still ain't went dead. I still charge them up, but they still ain't went dead on me. I really enjoy my headphones. Um, the only downside to that is they be calling me sometimes like, hey, you know where you at? Don't call and ask me where I'm at. You got a track on the thing. How far are you from the drop? I'm on my way. That's all I need to know. But other than that, like, it's okay. The best parts about it is I'm home more and I get paid more money than Schneider. But every company comes with different things, different pros and cons. But I do like their safety. I do like the safety. Like now if it's high wind, they just had us parking like it's like three or four other trucks here from the same company. I don't like that we have universal keys. So my key can open up other people's truck just like they key can open up my truck. And their logic to that is if you get locked out and see a co-worker, you can get back in your truck. Anyway, so I don't like that, but I guess it's they company, they rule. But um, I understand the logic behind it too, because people get locked out. I mean, I got locked out once, but it only took with Schneider, and it only took me like what hour and a half to get back in my truck. So no biggie. Um, I go to El Paso a lot. I've been to New Mexico twice. Um, and for the most part, I be in Georgia, and I had to drive through Florida once. Um, I've had to go to Louisiana as well. I drive to Louisiana a lot, so I only had to stop in Louisiana one time, and that was to do a trade off with another trucker because they needed the truck. I had to go all the way to Georgia, but it was time for me to get home. So instead of getting me home late, I made a truck driver at a truck stop, dropped my trailer. He took my load, and I took his load, which his load was going to Mount Vernon, Texas. So that was pretty cool. Now they did get me home late one time. I ran out of hours in Valdosta, Georgia. Did I say that right? Valdosta, whatever. And I had to do a 34-hour reset. I didn't like that because I'm supposed to do my resets at home. Like we do our resets at home, but stuff happened in the trucking world. But it was just so much traffic because it was Valentine's Day weekend. So it was like from where I was in Lithia Springs and had to go to Valdosta, Georgia. It was like a 6 hour drive, and it took me like eight and a half because traffic was so bad. They even tried to reroute me, and I still took additional two and a half hours to get there. And had just enough time after I picked the load. I had just enough time to get parked because it was a pilot up the street. So I just did my 34-hour reset and then headed to the house. So I had to drop it off in Mount Vernon, and then I went home. But Mount Vernon is only like an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes from the terminal in Hutchins. So the terminal in Hutchins is literally three exits from the Schneider terminal or whatever. So everything is really and which makes it closer to my house. So everything is really convenient at the house because I can it's literally like down the street from my house, like literally. If I wasn't, I mean, I could walk, but I'm not because I be having stuff for me. So but it's really close to the house, maybe like 7 8 minutes. Versus it used to take me like what 12 15 minutes to get to. About 15 minutes to get to Schneider. But yeah, I'm with the new company. I'm filling it out. I'm still learning some things. Oh, Um, what else? Oh, one other thing I don't like is like sometimes when you go to these companies and the BO they got a lot of pages. With Schneider, we just took a picture of the first page, showing proof of delivery where they sign it. Well, with them, if it's multiple pages, you got to take a picture of every page or whatever. So my tablet just went down. That's why I'm going to El Paso down. I was driving, it just gave me the black screen of death. So I'm going to El Paso because I have to do paper logs, which I hate doing paper logs. So I can get another tablet. And then after that, I don't know where they're going to send me. But yeah, I'm with the new company. I'll drop the videos in here from orientation, from my truck and all that kind of stuff. So, oh, and we don't have a refrigerator. Like how Schneider provided us with a refrigerator, they did not provide us with a refrigerator. And I have a refrigerator at home that'll fit in here, but I haven't decided if I'm putting it in here or not because it's heavy. I just haven't decided if I'm putting it here. I'm probably not. I have a cooler. A lot of people just use a cooler and put ice in it. I said I may do that, but honestly, it's been working for me to not have a refrigerator. So I just when I got water in here, I don't mind drinking room temperature water. Actually, preferred. But like if it's on a hot day and I just want some ice, stop at the truck stop and get a cup of ice. No biggie. You know, it'd be a lot of quick trips around the way on along my route. So when I need a cup of ice, I normally just stop at a quick trip. And I like it because the phone cup keeps it colder longer. So yeah, so it's not really a big difference without having the refrigerator, but I'm making it work. But I do have one I can put in here. I just haven't decided if I'm putting it in here yet. Cause like I said, it's heavy. They got a little space for it or whatnot, but I probably don't put it in here. But the goal is still to get local. They do have a local position, but it's a waiting list for it. So it's like 2 or 3 people ahead of me on that list to get local, where I'll be home every day. So we'll see. Right now, this is where I'm at. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay, but for right now, it's paying the bills. I do like I get paid more, and the benefits. My benefits start on April 1st, so I just picked all that stuff out of medical, and I do like that they have Aflac. Um, my official start date was Jan- January 29th, something like that. Yeah, that was my official start date. So orientation technically was only 2 days. The first day we go there is just pretty much paperwork. Go like I said, do the CDL, give them the medical card, take the drug test and all that stuff. And they had us staying at a Holiday Inn. At first, they had us going to I think a Super 8 or something like that. But we ain't like the reviews. The reviews was we ain't like the reviews for that particular hotel. So we called the recruiter up, me and another lady, and they switched us since we didn't want to go there. They switched us to a Holiday Inn, which was really nice. They had breakfast for us. It was clean. Amenities was cool. So after that, the next 2 days was officially orientation, where we went through all the rules, and you know how orientation is. They give you what you need, and so forth, so forth. So on that third day, that's when we got issued our truck. So we stayed in our truck that night, and that morning, which we made it the fourth day, we headed out. So, but since we had already been on the clock, they we were able to leave there. We left. I left with a load, and I was able to go home and do it. They told me to go home and do a reset. That way, I can get all my stuff because you can't fly with all the stuff you need in your truck, like the microwave and all that kind of stuff. So it was pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. So again, I'm only out like 5 to 7 days, and I'm back at the house. And in between time, sometimes I may be at the house 2 or 3 times. So, but again, the goal is to get local because sometimes I'm out there a whole week, or I may only touch the house once, which is, it's cool. I'm over the road. It is what it is. So I'm still waiting on that local position. I got, like I said, like 2 or 3 people ahead of me on the list. It's a waiting list. So, my recruiter was dope. She was really nice. She still call and check on me. I do like they had like a retention department that call you like every week, when you start, and how's everything going, what you like, what you don't like, and the stuff you don't like, or if you having any problems, they do address it so they can try and make it better for you and of course the people coming in behind you. So I do like that, so and I do tell them if I don't like something, like when I was late getting home, hey man, he said, how you doing this week? Not too good. I'm supposed to be in the house and I'm not at the house. So he was like, I'm gonna talk to them about that because your contract do say you supposed to be do your recess at home 5 to 7 days. I was out for like a week and a half, so yeah, I was kind of perturbed. But other than that, it's going, it's going. Just another day, another dollar. But yeah, it's the wind is really bad in Texas right now, especially West Texas. So I'm empty, so no, that's kind of a hazard. But again, it's still windy. Like even parked, my truck is shaking and stuff like that. So, like I said, where I'm going is only like 4 hours away, but it's late. It's almost 7, so I'm probably really just gonna leave in the morning. Cause I prefer to drive in the day than at night. Um, cause safety first, right? But that's it. Pretty much it. Um, you have any questions, comments, or concerns? Don't forget to drop them in the comment section. Don't forget to follow me on our platforms. I'll drop a link for that in the description bar. I'm trying to see, make sure I ain't forgetting nothing. Yeah, but close that door at Schneider, open the door at MVT, and we just vibing right now, trying to see, where we're going. Oh, I did just get the rest of my endorsements. Hazmat, tanker, doubles and triples. I took the passenger test and passed it, but what I didn't realize, but when you do your passenger, they do a CLP, which is a permit, and then I have 6 months to go back and do my road test. So whether I go to school or rent a vehicle, it has to be something that holds 16 passengers, and then I go back and take my road test, and then they'll issue that CDL with that endorsement on there. So after I did the hazmat, I had to go. They gave me a code. I called what is called Identigo, and they actually had an appointment for that same day. So I went, did my fingerprints, and got that done. They said it takes about a week, and once it's like an FBI background. Once they get done with that, they send it over to the DMV, and then they issue my CDL. So I'm about to get technically 3 of them. The one with the triples and doubles on there in the tanker, and they send me that. And then when the hazmat get approved, they gonna send me another CDL with all them endorsements on there. And then I'm gonna get a CLP with the passenger on there. And once I pass the road test for the passenger, they're gonna send me another one. So I'll have once I take that road test for passenger, I'll have all my endorsements except school bus because I'm really not interested in driving a school bus. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm not down to people who do the school bus. They have the patience for it. I don't think I do. Um, so I'm not gonna even involve myself for that. But the good thing about the passenger endorsement is if you want to start you a side business or a side hustle or just a business period, you'll be able to do party buses and stuff like that because it's anything that is 16 that holds 16 passengers or more, including the driver. Like you can do Greyhound if you want to. It's like a lot of different opportunities in that. So I don't know. I like the party bus aspect of it because that is some good money right there, especially if you do a ride. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Been studying, test taking, switching jobs. Life been life. So, but I am thankful for all opportunities and the experience that I'm blessed with. Because now they looking at me like, hey, you got this experience. I'm almost I'm at a year and 3 months, 4 months, something like that. So I'm getting more companies reaching out to me. But my goal at the end of the day is to become local, whether it be with this company or another company. That's the goal, to become local. So I'm gonna keep driving over this road until I get there. you're trying to get your CDL, good luck and congratulations in advance. Just make sure you study, be consistent with that, and you'll be able to pass your testing. All right. Thank y'all for listening to me. And I'll drop those videos in here from orientation. And don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button. Peace. Oh, I did forget to put this in here. When you get your lunch, they give you a snack too and a drink. So the snack can be like a cheesecake, bag of chips. They got the little crackers, like peanut butter cheese crackers. They got like a different variety of stuff. And I chose to get the cheesecake every time because that cheesecake was busting. It was so good. That cheesecake was good. So I that was my snack every time, all 3 days. On 2 of the days, I got the same thing with the cheeseburger, which was pretty good. It was alright. It was an alright burger. Um, one time I got the first day I think I got a pizza, but every day where we got free food in orientation, I got the cheesecake as my snack because it was hitting. Another plus for them is that every quarter they do a vehicle giveaway, like for the person with the best MPG miles per gallon. So you can either accept the car, you only have to pay tax, title, and license, that stuff like that. And if you don't want the car, you can opt to get the cash value of the car. With it, if the car worth 13,000, they give you 13,000. At the end of the year, they do a drawing for the best person with the MPG for the overall year, and you get $25,000. So that's pretty cool. We already had one driver appreciation day where they gave us, well, they had two, but I only went to one. And I really started not to go, but then I seen they was giving us Chick-fil-A for the low, so I had went and got my free Chick-fil-A, a little sandwich, chips, and cookies. But other than that, they do like a lot of appreciation stuff and giveaways. Like they even gave us a gift, at the end of orientation to put in our truck. So I do like that. I do like that. All right, so this is me just getting the love field. They did fly me Southwest, so I got to check 2 free bags and have a carry-on plus like a personal, like little purse or something. But since I don't carry a purse, I use my toiletry bag. I just carry my toiletry bag and my backpack, like which is my shower bag. So this is just me going through the airport, and I am going to stop and get me a little breakfast before I board the plane. It is early as heck. My plane left at like 9 that morning, so I had to get there pretty early. I did have Chick-fil-A for breakfast. The line was super long because they had like a cheerleading competition or something. So there's a lot of people in the airport. So that line was long. I got me a chicken biscuit and some hash browns. Something just to tide me over till I land. And, we boarded. We had to wait to get boarded. Just sitting here waiting. But I didn't have to wait too long. Most of my time got ate up in that Chick-fil-A line. So thankfully I didn't have to wait too long. That runway, the best runway ever, besides the one you walk when you get married, I guess. And just getting on the plane so we can get booked. Get take off. And I was excited. I was nervous. Cause starting with a new company, you never know what to expect. But I was ready for a new opportunity as well, cause we don't like more money. And you always got to get your little sky shot. I love flying. I really do. It'd be really beautiful in the sky. So it was only like a 2-hour flight. Then we landed in El Paso. Had to get down to baggage claim so I can grab my bags. Cause when I was still on the plane, the lady for the shuttle was already texting me like, "Hey, I'm here. Let me know once you get your bags." So she had to wait on me because it took a long time for them to send our bags for whatever reason. So bags finally started coming out. Once they did come out, that's one of my bags. That one came straight out. And I had to wait about 5-6 minutes on the other one and then head to the shuttle. So the first place we went, like I said, is a recruiting center to give our credentials. I had to wait on everybody else. It was only like 2 other people that landed with me. So from there, we went to the terminal, took our drug test, and then had to wait in the cafeteria. They do have their own grill area. They do have a pretty nice sized menu. And like I say, what I've had so far has been pretty good. The first day for lunch, I got pizza. Cheesecake was my snack. That cheesecake was really good. The pizza was pretty good too. Um, I got two toppings, pepperoni and sausage. And then after our road test, they took us to the hotel, which is the Holiday Inn. Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. This was the area where they had breakfast at. It was nighttime when I got there because the shuttle lady had to take some other people. So, but it wasn't hard to get checked in. We just gave my name and phone number, email, and then we got the key to go up to the room. So I do like how clean it was. I ain't have too much complaining. My key did start working a couple of times, but I just went downstairs and they reactivated it, and that was that. And they were pretty quick about it. So just getting to my room. I had already took my stuff in, but I wanted to add this to the video. So like I said, it was pretty clean. I do like they had Dove products. They had lotion, shower gel, shampoo and conditioner. I got two beds, but I did not have to share with anybody. And then went to sleep. Had to get up pretty early in the morning. They picked us up at like 7:30, so I did go down for a little breakfast. Had toast, turkey sausage. I made me some tea, hot tea, apple juice. Now, me and one of my coworkers did go out, and that night when we got back from the terminal, first day of orientation, we went out and got something to eat, and the burger was pretty good. Now, this is day 2. They gave us a cheeseburger. If you know me, you know I love burgers. They got my cheesecake, got my little free drink, got me a Powerade, and got my truck on that 3rd day. So, again, it was clean, pretty clean. They detailed inside and out. Again, we don't have a catwalk, but I was liking how when I got in my truck that it was clean. I still wiped everything down, but it. Alright, now when I got in here, it was 2 mattresses, one at the top, one at the bottom. I did have them take those mattresses out and get a brand new mattress, which is I just like to make sure I have a new mattress, but it is comfortable. It's bigger than the mattress I had in my older truck, and it's memory foam, so I really like that, and I really do appreciate them for swapping that out and getting that other mattress off that top bunk so I can use it for storage. Now these just are the storage containers. Like this is an international like my last truck, but I have doors, which I do like, so I don't have to worry about nothing falling out. So I do really enjoy that I had doors to my cabinets versus in my last truck. It is a little drawer right there. Somebody left me a tip. You still got the pull out thing where you can set stuff on. Some people cook on it. Yeah. And they also gave us a gift for our last day, which was kind of sweet. I still haven't used anything in it, but it was. Oh, I did use those sanitizer wipes. And here's our free Chick-fil-A meal from when they did Driver Appreciation the day I did go. And it was pretty cool. I like Chick-fil-A. But again, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, share, all of that. Peace.